Hi, Denise. Good morning.
Yes, sorry. Good morning.
I don't know where everyone is.
Yeah. Is it just us so far?
So far, I'll wait another minute and see if anybody comes on. And if not, it's just going to be you and me hanging out, and I'll do the workout.
Wow. Okay.
Did you get some equipment on over the weekend?
So no, I did not. So I mean, I'm immune compromised. So I was diagnosed a few years ago. So I'm super duper careful.
Yeah.
So you're at the Lake George?
Yeah, I'm primarily up at Lake George, but hi, Dave. I coach in Saratoga. After Chris and Tiffany left, I was coaching down there like every other week. So I'm in both.
So it was just turned out that the classes that I took were almost exclusively taught by Chad.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing either the early afternoon one or the 9:30 in the morning, right? So Chad was always
there.
The folks that know me from Saratoga CrossFit know that I was all, from the time I joined, I'm a pre-wiper. So I put my equipment down before I used it. And I've only done, elbows or air high fives.
You're ahead of the curve already.
Well, yeah, I'm a little worried. You know what I mean? So anyway, no, I've got some basic stuff here, like some barbell. I mean, I've got plenty of dumbbells.
Okay.
And I do have a barbell that I can use.
Okay.
My husband's been doing free weights his entire life.
Okay, so you got some stuff.
Yeah. So, what do I need today?
We're gonna go over that.
Okay.
All right. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Gwen.
Morning.
I don't know about you guys, but it was hard to wake up this morning. But I did it because I knew I would see my friends. So.
Oh.
I got a slightly different setup today. As you can kind of see, I converted like half of my living room into a CrossFit gym. So welcome to Apartment Fitness. So what we're doing today, I'll start with a warm up and then we'll talk about everything as we go through. One thing you're going to notice this week, the midline is all going to be 3-minute max of one movement. So you can kind of test and write down for yourself how many reps you're getting. So today, for example, is a 3-minute AMRAP of max seated twists. That's a Russian twist. So if you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, please use that for the midline. If you have nothing, you can just twist side to side, but we'll go over that. For our warm up, I know Dave was able to get equipment. Gwen, were you able to get any equipment? Yeah? Okay, cool. Cool. What did you end up getting, Gwen?
Where I am inside right now, I only have a kettlebell and dumbbells. I did get a box, but that is in my shed.
Okay. All right. So this way I know what everyone has, so I can kind of speak to the workout. So for our warm-up, let's do a 6-minute EMOM. The first minute, I want you guys, if you have an empty barbell, grab that and we'll do 10 RDLs. If you have a kettlebell, you can hold a kettlebell too. If you have dumbbells, you can hold a dumbbell. So kettlebell, dumbbell, or barbell for the RDLs, and then 5 burpees. The even minute, I want you guys to either do a 40-second wall sit or a 40-second air squat hold. For me, I have no free wall space in my immediate vicinity, so I'm going to do an air squat hold. So again, odd minute, 10 RDLs with whatever you have access to, and 5 burpees. And then even minute, we are going to either do a 40-second wall sit or a 40-second air squat hold, rest the remaining 20 seconds. So I'll get my clock ready. And we have a 10-second countdown. Starting with RDLs and go. So me, I'm using my barbell. Good, we're just hinging at the hips, slight bend in the knees. You don't have to go terribly far down. So if you notice, I'm only going to about here. You don't need to pull yourself too far down. We have deadlifts in today's workout, which is why I'm putting some RDLs. Good, Dave, just hinge at the hips. Don't feel like you have to squat down. And then 5 burpees when you're done. And we're switching to an air squat hold or wall sits. If you need to cut that down to 3 burpees, I'm totally okay with that. Good, 20 seconds in, 20 to go. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. And 3, 2, 1, back to the RDLs. Good, 13 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Wall sit or air squat. Good, 20 seconds down. Ten more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. One more round of each. And back to RDLs in 3, 2, 1. All right, we got 10 more seconds in our last round. And sit. Twenty seconds in. Good, 10 more seconds. Three, two, one, and warm up done. All right. So let's talk about our midline. I'm gonna adjust my camera a tiny bit. You can see. All right, so like I said, for excuse me, this week we are going to be doing 3-minute AMRAPs every day for midline of a max effort of one movement. Today is seated twists, or as we know them, Russian twists. So you'll need a dumbbell or a kettlebell ideally. You pick the weight that's gonna work for you. If you don't wanna use any weight, that's totally okay. So a seated twist, starting on our butt, we're going to kind of lean back a little bit, almost like the top of a tuck up, and we're gonna hold this position, engaging our core. And then with our object, we're going to twist all the way to the side, making sure to just tap the ground with the object we're using. So you don't wanna be slamming your dumbbell or kettlebell onto the ground, because then A, that's loud, and B, we're not controlling the movement very well. Second to that, I'm gonna turn to this view. So when I twist, notice how I'm fully twisting my core versus just moving my arms. We don't wanna just move our arms. Yeah, are you holding and engaging your core? Great, but we really wanna get that side twist in there. So I'm gonna set a 3-minute timer, and we are going to accumulate as many seated twists in that 3 minutes as possible. Feel free to jot down your number. I'm not sure if we're gonna retest this, but my educated guess is when Mo puts something like this in programming, we're probably going to do it again. So go ahead and get set up on the ground for your seated twists, and I will set a clock for us.
Katie, I don't know if this one is good for me. I might do like teacups.
Is that
like yeah.
Yes, that's perfect. I would rather you do that, honestly, in just limited range of motion.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing that up. Me, I'm gonna try a 30-pound dumbbell. I don't know how well this is gonna go. All right, we got a 10-second countdown, guys. There we go. 5 seconds.
3, 2,
1, and go. Good, really twist those obliques. Good, we're 30 seconds in. Take rest as needed. Good job, Denise. Good job, Dave. Twist a little more, Dave. Twist a little more. There you go. One minute in. Good job, Glenn. Nice work, guys. We're almost halfway through. Good work, guys. Take rest as you need it. We're coming up on about a minute left. Good, we're at 1 minute right now.
60 seconds.
Good job, guys. 40 seconds. Good, 20 seconds, guys. Try to get a few more in.
Seconds.
And time.
And time. Resting. Great effort.
All right. Nice work, guys. How do we do on that?
125.
Wow, Dave, dang. Nice job.
90.
Nice job, guys. I think I did like 75. My excuse is I'm pausing and watching you guys. That's my excuse. All right, so let's talk about this workout. Something also worth mentioning is I know a lot of us have access now to like barbells and strength components, and I know there's no strength programmed. That's because not everybody still has those things. I know in Saratoga, I think 15 to 20 people picked up equipment, and in Lake George it was around 30, 35. So there's still a good population of our members that may not have access to strength equipment. So that's why you're not seeing it programmed. If any of you ever need an idea for strength, just email or text me, message me, and I can base it. If you want to squat, I can give you a couple weeks worth of squat progressions. A lot of you have been writing things down in your books, so you can always look back to what we've done in the past if you want. You can do something simple like if you have a barbell, do a 15-minute EMOM of like a clean and a front squat. You can really make it up however you want, but if you want to do strength and you're not sure what to do, just let us know. We can kind of give you an idea. But for today, we have a 20-minute workout today, but there's 4 minutes of rest in the middle, which will be nice. So we have 2 8-minute AMRAPs of the same movements. So we'll do an 8-minute AMRAP, rest for 4 minutes, 8-minute AMRAP. So that AMRAP, I'm going to go over a couple different options based on what everyone has. So if you have a barbell, you can do for 8 minutes, 12 deadlifts, 8 push press overhead, and 6 box jumps or step ups if you have a chair, a bench, a box. That's option 1. For dumbbells, it will be 12 dumbbell deadlifts, like so. 8 push press overhead, dip, drive, and then the 6 box jumps or step ups. If you only have a kettlebell, you can alternate sides per round. So everything would be single arm. So you would be holding the kettlebell on one side and doing your deadlifts like so. And then you would have to clean it up to your shoulder and then push press it overhead and then switch every round you do a different side. So you can do single arm as well. You can do that with a dumbbell too. If you didn't have any equipment or you didn't want to use equipment today, we can do an 8-minute AMRAP of 12 alternating reverse lunges. So normally we step forward with a lunge, but today we're going to step backward. So that's 1, 2, keeping that chest upright, trying not to sink down like that. 8 tricep dips. We've done these a couple times now, but you would just use your chair or bench, and you can make these easy with your knees bent, or you can make them a little harder with your legs straight, and then come down like so. And then 6 broad jumps. Now, I don't have a lot of space in my apartment, so broad jump's not exactly the easiest thing. But if you want to, you can do a broad jump where you kind of use your arms and you're going to jump out, turn around, jump the other direction, 6 of those. So I want to hear from everyone, kind of what you're thinking, what equipment you have, what your plan is. Gwen, go ahead.
I'm going to do the Russian deadlifts with the kettlebell, and then I'm going to do single arm push press. And then I was thinking either lunges or kettlebell swings instead of step ups.
Let's do 6 reverse lunges.
Okay.
So 12 RDLs, 8 single arm push press, 6 lunges, and then repeat using the other arm. Cool.
Got it.
Denise, what about you?
So I think my deadlift is, pretty strong.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab the barbell for that. But because of my shoulder injury, I was thinking that I'll switch to dumbbells
Okay.
for the push press.
Okay.
I'm going to grab a bench. I'm on a hard floor down here in my basement, so I'm just going to do a step up because
Okay.
it goes faster.
Perfect. That sounds great. For the deadlift, pick whatever weight will work for you. It is a total of 16 minutes of working out, so I would maybe go a little on the lighter side. For me personally, I only have so much weight, so I'm probably just going to do 55 pounds. But that's just me. I'm also in an apartment. Thankfully, I'm on a basement floor, so I'm not going to disturb my neighbors. But yeah, go pick whatever weight you want. Dave, what about you?
Yeah, I got a bar, so I was going to do the deadlifts and then the push presses. I have 95 pounds because they're 45 or 95, so I'll
Okay.
start with the push press and then step ups.
All right. So let's take a minute and get ourselves set up. So grab your equipment, set your barbell up, grab your kettlebell, dumbbell, your box, your bench, and I will set our clock for us. I can't even begin to tell you how weird it is to like have a barbell with plates on it in my apartment right now.
I liked what Cassie did. Apparently she went to a public place and was lifting. I wish I could have
know.
watched her.
That's a little harder to do at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be I have my mat, so I'm just gonna be very, very gentle and like obviously absolutely no dropping it from overhead. So yeah.
Yeah, just do your best.
Right.
Can you remind me how many reps it is?
Sure. I know my whiteboard's really small. I apologize. So we're doing 12 deadlifts, 8 push press overhead, and 6 jumps or step up. So 12,
Okay.
6, repeat that rep scheme for 8 minutes. We're going to rest as a group for 4 minutes and then repeat it.
Yep. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, Katy,
Yeah, what's up?
it's 12, 8, 6?
6. Yep, 12, 8, 6. Repeat that for 8 minutes, rest for 4, and then we're going to do it all over again. Good, and I know Denise and Gwen are muted, but Dave, if you want to like play music in the background, I can put you on mute. I'll probably put you on mute for the workout.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that now. As soon as Denise comes back in frame, we will get started.
Dave's in the workshop, getting some work done.
Garage fitness, apartment fitness, basement fitness. We have so much fitness.
Hell yeah. This is my future nursery. It's a mess, but it's going to be a nursery.
So I'll tell a funny story before we get started. So as I was helping hand out equipment Friday evening, I noticed nobody had taken any benches, and I was like, I could use a bench for step ups, like split squats. I could bench with it with dumbbells. So I'm like, Lisa, do you care if I take a bench? No. So I get the bench in my apartment, and I actually put it exactly where my computer is, which my computer is on my big ladder shelf right now. I forgot that it was there, and I get up in the middle of the night to go get water, and I'm like walking right here, fucking ass over tea kettle on the kitchen floor.
Oh no.
It didn't hurt at all, but I was just more laughing. I'm like, this would happen. So needless to say, I moved a bunch of stuff around, and now everything is here where it's not gonna cause me any injuries, hopefully. So if we're all ready to go, I'm gonna play some music kind of quietly. You guys hopefully won't hear it. And we're gonna get a 10-second countdown going. If there are no more questions, everybody's good? All right. 10-second countdown. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Good, we're 1 minute in, guys, 7 to go. Good, we're just over 3 minutes in. Good job, Wendy. Good job, Denise. Good, we're 4 minutes in, 4 to go. Good, we're 5 minutes in. So we got 1:15 left, and then we get rest. Good, 30 seconds, guys, 30 seconds. Good, and time, rest. Good job, guys. So I know pretty much all of us don't have like chalk at home. So if you guys need like a good home chalk, I found this on Amazon. It's Thick Grip liquid chalk. It was like $10. So if anybody wants the link, I can send it to them. It's awesome. It's very weird. You just put like, it's like it's liquid, and then you rub it in, and in like 5 seconds, my hands will be totally white. It's very strange. Yep. So yeah, liquid chalk, life saves lives. Go, we're a little over a minute into our rest.
I use these as counters.
Oh, that's a good idea. Awesome. Yeah, I think I got somewhere around 6 or 7 rounds. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I was keeping track with you, and I finished the 7th round.
Awesome. We have 2 more minutes of rest, guys.
I don't know how much my barbell weighs.
Does it say on the end, Denise? Sometimes on the end it'll say like a kilogram amount.
It's about 45 years old.
All right. That's awesome.
I'll have to empty it and go upstairs and weigh it on a scale.
Just over a minute of rest left. It's amazing how much faster the rest goes. Okay, we got 30 more seconds of rest. I'm gonna just check and make sure everyone's muted. I got you, Denise. I muted you. All right, everyone's muted. Good, so obviously the goal with this kind of interval work, guys, is we wanna try and at least meet, if not beat, what we did in the first set. So keep that in mind. And we are going in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're just over 2 minutes in. Good job, guys. We're 3 minutes in, 5 to go. Good, we're halfway through. 4 more minutes, guys. Good, 3 more minutes. Good, we got 1:45.
Final 60 seconds.
Good, final minute, guys. Good, 30 seconds.
Seconds.
10 seconds, guys. And 2, 1, time. Good job, guys. And unmute you. How'd you do, guys?
That hurt.
So I was one push press shy. I was in my 9th round.
Nice. Wow. That's awesome.
Whew.
Oh,
That was a good one.
Haven't really moved a barbell in a minute, so that was harder than I think it normally would be.
Whew.
yeah, the overhead's quite tiring.
I think if I had a heavier kettlebell, I would have used it.
All right, guys, so for a cool down, does everyone have a foam roller or a lacrosse ball?
Yes.
If you could grab that, if you have access to that. Just setting a stopwatch for myself. All right, guys, so we are going to, I'm sitting the wrong way. We're gonna do a little bit of foam rolling to start. Let's do a minute per side on our quads. So we're going to lean our body into the foam roller like so. My right leg is down, my left leg is kind of at a 90-degree angle to support myself. And then I'm just gonna be on my forearms and I'm just gonna kind of work through it in little sections. I'm not gonna roll up and down necessarily, just working on a couple target areas. We'll do this for a minute and we'll switch sides. Oh. You can even kind of come onto your side like I am and get your IT band. Good, 20 more seconds and we'll switch sides. All right, go ahead and switch sides, guys. Twenty more seconds. All right, let's come out of that. Let's do, I think it's called superhero stretch. I should probably confirm this, but we're gonna sit on our ankles like so, knees just slightly apart, and then just lean back a little bit. Kind of lengthen the tissues in the quads that we just smashed around. We're just gonna hold this for a minute. If you're flexible enough, go down further, sink into it. This is a good ankle stretch as well.
You're gonna be feeling all those deadlifts.
Yeah, we're gonna roll out our T-spine next. Good, 5 more seconds here. All right, come on up out of that. Let's grab our foam roller again. We're gonna get our T-spine. We just did, I mean, if you did 7 rounds, you did, what's 12 times 7? 84 deadlifts, and then you did that twice. That's a lot of deadlifts. So let's take about 90 seconds and roll out our T-spine. Give yourself a big hug and just kind of work through it in little sections. You can go up and down or side to side. If you have, maybe your left side's a little more sore, you can kind of tilt to that side and target that area. Got about 30 more seconds. All right, guys, foam roller to the side. We're gonna finish off with puppy dog pose. So it's a little different from child's pose in that your hips are a little higher in the air. So you'll start kind of sitting on your knees like this. You're gonna kind of leave your hips up in the air, but you're gonna stretch your arms forward, trying to get almost your chest to the ground. So child's pose, we're more here. Puppy dog pose, our hips are up in the air. This is an upper body stretch. You're just gonna kind of bring your chest down, pushing your fingertips into the ground. And we're gonna hold that for 90 seconds and then call it a day. Good job, guys. Twenty more seconds. All right, come out of that. That concludes our Monday morning class, guys. Thanks for
Thank you.
joining me. I'll be here Wednesday and Friday again for the foreseeable future.
Thank you, Katie.
You're welcome. Have a great day, guys. Thanks.
You too.
Thank you, Katie.
Bye. You are most welcome.
Bye.